has held every title imaginable. He's the only Olympic gold medalist in WWE history. Kurt Angle is coming up next.
All right, guys, I'm ready for the photos. The Kurt Angle character, the three eyes.
I have all three eyes in my corner. Intensity, integrity, and intelligence.
Vince McMahon came up with the perfect character for me. I didn't believe him. I didn't think that I would end up being the biggest heel in the business. I thought that he was priming me to be the top babyface. There's my first T-shirt. It was a response to the fans' negativity of what I would say to them.
And we all know that if we wait for Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks to bring home a title, we'd probably be waiting forever.
And I'd say, oh, no, it's true, it's true.
Oh. We would, it's true. To pick The Rock as an impartial official is about as ridiculous as a vile, disgusting, filthy city like New Orleans calling its football team the Saints. It's true. It's damn true.
I'd always say that every night. Oh, gosh. One of my first moonsaults. Anytime you wrestle RVD, it was going to be an aerial type of match. He was so good at that stuff. I remember I wanted to match him that night by doing something off the top rope.
Angle going up.
That was awesome. Oh, gosh. Hair versus hair match, Nashville, Tennessee. Earlier in the day, Vince McMahon came to me and said, listen, you're losing tonight, so I want you to shave that hair off. I want you to go bald. We want the fans to start taking you more seriously. I want to turn you into a badass. But when Edge comes in here, I want you to lie to him. When Edge came in, Vince said, Edge, Angle's going over, you're losing your hair. And I swear I thought Edge was gonna cry.
You were attacking Edge and then dragging him to the barber area?
Yeah.
Edge pulls me aside and says, I don't know how I'm gonna look bald. I mean, I don't have the prettiest face, and if I don't have my long hair, I don't know what I will have.
Just a little preview of what Edge or Kurt Angle may look like without any hair.
We finally told him right before we went out to wrestle, and that frown turned into a smile.
If he's bald and Mari tap tonight.
Oh, look out.
And wait, there's a roll-up.
No!
A roll-up.
No!
Kurt Angle has lost and will soon be bald.
Oh, no!
Oh, goodness gracious. You won an Olympic game. A few years later, you get your head shaved.
Edge was shaving my head with the clippers. He was doing it the wrong way. he was doing it backward, and it kept ripping my hair out. I was like, Edge, what the hell you doing? You're killing me. And he's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It was literally ripping my hair out. I was pretty pissed off.
Is it not funny, people? Well, now he's got two things going for him. He sucks, and he's bald.
Oh, gosh. I remember when Vince wanted to start ECW back up again. And I didn't really know what his plans were for it. I was his best wrestler. I knew that. I mean, when you're talking about thoroughbred in-ring wrestling.
Oh, my God!
ECW basically was all about hardcore wrestling.
Damn it!
Vince wanted me to be the face of it. And I felt like this was a demotion. I got very bitter.
To tell you the truth, Kurt, I feel sorry for you, man. You went from headlining, main eventing WrestleMania to ECW.
And I remember him saying, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth up front. You're gonna make less money and you're gonna work in smaller arenas. And I said, why the hell do I wanna do that?
The world premiere of ECW. And there, ECW's own Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
I look back now, maybe what Vince was trying to do was make me the new age Taz, because Taz was a thoroughbred wrestler as well. He carried that company pretty well. But I didn't understand it at the time, and this was very hard for me to accept. 1-800-CALL-ATT, one of my first commercials. We had a lot of fun with my character.
Listen to your favorite WWF superstar and use 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Will that be all, Mr. Austin?
What?
Doing this commercial, SmackDown Hotel for the video game.
Your Olympic hero has arrived. It's true, it's true. Hey, think diet, kid. You people have to be honored to have a man of intensity, integrity, and intelligence among you.
Everything was new to me, and it was like I found a whole new level of fame.
Say I got a really good response tonight. Fans seem to love me, and why not?
It was just a lot of fun doing all the different things. It wasn't just the wrestling.
Action!
It was doing commercials like these and just spawning off into different things. I didn't know what was coming next.
Kurt Angle for Vince McMahon. What do you mean, Kurt?
WrestleMania 19. I was the established champion, the greatest wrestler in the world, and here's this young guy coming up that wanted to take my place. This was a very emotional night for me because I had a broken neck and I had to have surgery.
Brock Lesnar, he's climbing to the top rope. This ain't Brock. Brock doesn't do. What the hell is this? What the hell's Lesnar doing, Cole? Oh my God!
Brock did the shooting star press and he didn't complete the move. I thought he broke his neck. I was very concerned for him. I kept saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he wasn't answering. And then he said something like, "I think so."
Look the stomach section. Oh man, here comes the pain. The F5 connects. Here's the cover. 1, 2, we have a new champion.
He proved a lot to me that night. He showed that even though he was young and inexperienced, that he deserved to be in that position. Oh gosh, I spent a lot of time with Vince. Vince became my second father. He never gave me bad advice. Everything that he said was either spot on or he was 99% right.
Vince McMahon, World Wrestling Federation champion.
Yeah. I don't get it, Vince.
It's not a big deal. All you gotta do is take a couple of shots. I mean, you know, I'll try not to lay him in too hard. I mean, you know, and I'll just cover you real quick for the 1, 2, 3. It's not, you know.
With all due respect, sir, no freaking way.
I questioned him on a lot of things that I thought he was wrong about. You know, I was probably in the business 4 or 5 years, and I'm trying to tell a man that's been in the business his whole life, it's not gonna work, Vince. This is how it's gonna go. He'd say, "Listen, just trust me." And I would. Every time he told me how it was gonna happen, how it was gonna pan out, it did.
I wish everybody had a boss more like you. And you're absolutely right about everything.
He always looked out for my best interest. Big Show, wow. I remember when Vince McMahon wanted me to do this. Now, this wasn't such a great moment, but it was kind of funny.
Kurt Angle from behind. He's got that dog gun. How's he doing?
Vince said, "Picture Big Show as a bear. Okay, I want you to shoot him in the back, and he's gonna pass out.
That's a tranquilizer gun.
Then I want you to cut his hair off.
How's this feel? Oh yeah. Oh, this is fun.
And then I want you to pose like you're a hunter and you're proud that you just shot this bear dead and you're holding the head up." And I'm thinking, oh God, this is my best friend I'm doing this to. I was almost embarrassed that I did this. And I think it's because of the relationship I have with Big Show. But Big Show was a good sport about it. Olympics, 1996. The proudest moment of my life besides my kids. It meant a lot for my family, for my dad. Sports were so important to him. I was the least likely in my family to do that. And I'm the one that did. I didn't believe it when I did it. I still was in shock. The little sissy kid from Pittsburgh was able to overcome his fears and do it. Not just for his country, but for his family. I had a lot of obstacles to overcome to be the person that's in that photo. Wow. The National Wrestling Hall of Fame. This is the most important thing I've ever received from my amateur wrestling career. This is the highest honor you can win in amateur wrestling. I got state titles, junior national titles, NCAA titles, US Open titles, world championships, Olympic gold medals. What I did in amateur wrestling, very few people have been able to match it. Wow, Team Angle didn't survive long enough. I think it had a lot to do with my neck injuries.
Being a member of Team Angle requires a certain number of responsibilities. And none of those responsibilities include losing.
We were on fire, we were winning titles.
You know, being the best in the world takes a lot of hard work and dedication. And with Team Angle, I don't think I'm ever gonna lose again.
Team Angle was getting really hot as the top heel faction.
There is Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, Team Angle, and there is the captain.
And then the neck injuries occurred, and then when I came back, they wanted me against them.
Well, on behalf of Team Angle, Charlie, you're out of here now!
You can't kick him out.
All right, you're out of here!
Man, my neck would have held up. Team Angle could have gone for years. It was that hot. It just kind of sucks it didn't. That's such a great photo of Eddie. When he was backstage, Eddie was really low-key, low energy. But when you go through that curtain, this is what he looked like. It was like he was having fun.
What kind of eagle is this? Is this a bald eagle?
It was like he didn't have a care in the world, and he was such a great showman.
Here comes the Tino Heat, baby!
And he had a connection with the fans. He always made them feel special. They would cheer him on, no matter if he won or lost. And very few people in this world will ever have that type of connection with the WWE Universe. This, I believe, was Eddie Guerrero, WrestleMania 20. The great thing about this, I remember I was like really laying into his ankle and wearing it down so when I put the ankle lock in, he would tap out.
Damage has been done, and Eddie, wait a minute, Eddie's untying his boot. What the hell's he doing?
And he started to untie his boot.
Oh, he's trapped. Eddie's trapped, but good. And Eddie's been dragged to the center of the ring. This is it.
And then I finally applied the ankle lock, and I pulled him back in the middle, and his boot came off.
Boot came off. Look at this. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, he wins. Eddie wins.
This is the kind of WrestleMania moment you want. Whether you win or lose, nobody's gonna forget this. This was one of the most brilliant finishes that was ever pulled off. And I have to give Eddie Guerrero all the credit. Ah, that guy. It blows my mind that this kid right here wasn't in WWE 10 years ago.
Is it? Can it be? It is! The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles! Oh my God!
I met AJ in 2006, and I was dumbfounded that this kid wasn't signed by WWE. I'm so glad that you are where you're supposed to be.
Well, I had some help learning from the best, so I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it,
man.
man.
Good seeing you, man. As I wrestled him through the years, this kid had everything.
Springboard! To the table!
I believe he was the most talented wrestler I had ever gotten in the ring with. And I always felt he deserved to be in the main event at WrestleMania. It's just great to see that he finally got here. I'm just proud of him now. Oh, gosh. That was the greatest and worst match I've ever been a part of. I was the reigning King of the Ring champion.
I would like for you to call me King Kurt.
King Kurt?
very good. Actually, you're picking this up a lot quicker than I thought.
On my way to winning my second in a row, and we had this street fight.
Win or lose, Angle has had the hell beat out of him here tonight. Oh, by Shane McMahon.
It was the ugliest, most brutal match I've ever been in. I remember I hurt my tailbone pretty badly, and that was a lot of the reason why he wasn't going through that glass. I couldn't really pop my hips when I was suplexing him. That's the first time that he landed right on his head. I remember how loud that thud was. The whole crowd responded because they heard it too. And the crazy thing was Shane was fine. And I was like, okay, here we go again.
Oh, not again.
When I heard that glass break, I was like, something's wrong. And I look, and Shane's bleeding profusely.
Come on!
When I tried to throw him back through it, he wouldn't go again. And I had to throw him face first through.
Oh, my God! Shane McMahon head and face first, right through that glass.
We really laid our bodies on the line. We both ended up in the hospital. That night, Stone Cold got injured too.
Oh my God!
Vince McMahon was thinking, what am I gonna do with my top two wrestlers in the company, both out with injury? I know, I'll put them together.
I feel like a real cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay!
And we started doing our funny vignettes.
Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. I got Olympic gold.
Wow, I remember that. I broke my neck. And Vince kept me on the shows as the GM of SmackDown because I couldn't wrestle.
I realize that the two of you were expecting to wrestle in a tag team match tonight. Well, I never expected to end up in a wheelchair.
It was a lot of fun for me. It was very fulfilling.
Tony Chimmel, you're fired.
While my neck was healing, Vince McMahon wanted to put the attention on my knee. I had to wear a cast and be in a wheelchair.
I'm the general manager, damn it! You attacked a man in a wheelchair! I'm handicapped, for God's sake!
I really grew as a character as the GM of SmackDown. I remember that night where Vince found out that I was faking the injury.
I'm begging you, Mr. McMahon, please let me keep my job.
Stand up, you make me sick. Stand up, get up. Kurt Angle, you're fired!
Vince was gonna swing the crutch at me. He said, listen, I'm gonna try to hit you with it, so you're gonna really have to dodge me. And I mean, he was really trying to hit me.
Mr. McMahon has lost it!
A couple of times, I barely ducked out of the way. I think he actually wanted to hit me. The Hall of Fame. It was never my goal to be a Hall of Famer. No matter how much success you have, you just don't believe it until you put in the years and the time.
It's great to be back home, right here in the WWE.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
It's one of those honors that only the best of the very best get. You don't accept that you're going to be. You don't know it's a guarantee that you're going to be. And when you finally are, it's like, wow, you know, you're excited, but you can finally breathe.
Kurt Angle is a member of the Grand Slam Club, holding all WWE singles titles.
The wrestling matches are moments. They always will be. But what the fans really want is moments from your character.
My hair has grown back.
Angle, there it is! It's a damn milk truck! Milkomania is running wild! Kurt Angle is the Olympic Dairy Man!
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
The Hall of Fame. I still can't believe it. It shows not only how important you are to the company, but how important you were to the WWE Universe. That's awesome.